I'm Vicky Ferrer and this is FullFlap.tv Connect. Coming up, despite the gloom mongers, personal jet news is pouring in. We have the latest on the perfect antidote to your airport hell stories, and Diamond celebrate the perfect trainer. But why? First, it's back. The aircraft with the bubble on the front is returning to the air. The Optica has a big ducted fan and a cockpit which looks more like and provides similar visibility to a helicopter. The original disappeared after a crash and the small matter of a major fire at the factory. But the new developers at aerolvera.co.uk think there's still life in the old concept yet and think it'll be snapped up for civil and military use. It certainly looks stunning and we've been invited to go have a play, so keep your eyes on fullflap.tv to hear more about this exciting project. Did Eve Rossi fly across the English Channel? Well, if you haven't heard yet, yes he did. He managed it in just under 15 minutes and reached speeds of up to 125 miles per hour. Who knows what he's going to be doing next? We'll keep you up to date. The FAA is finding $400,000 to fight NIMBYs. Now, if you aren't watching in the US, how often does your aviation governing body do that? Anyway, Tweed New Haven Regional Airport in Connecticut needs to extend their runways and they've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars fighting legal claims from NIMBYs. Now, the FAA has said enough is enough and has sent the cavalry in to get things resolved. Do you care about electric aircraft engines? Well, we featured a story a few weeks ago about one and we've been asking you ever since on the fullflap.tv Connect website what you think. These are the results. 63% say yes, but 37% say no. We thought there'd be more support for electric. Perhaps it's the technology many of you aren't convinced about, or because Avgas and Jet A1 is tried and tested. Perhaps we should get an electric engine manufacturer on a live show and we'll see what they have to say. Let us know if you'd like to see that. NBAA gets underway next week. If you're new to this aviation game, then it's nothing to do with basketball. In fact, if you're sick of departure lounges and airport security, you should really try and make the trip to Orlando. It's one of the world's great business aviation events and it starts next Tuesday the 6th. At a time when you know every second is counting in business, it's sure to be a big event. Just about every bizjet manufacturer will be there also to woo you with luxurious interiors and the latest designs. There's going to be some amazing coverage of the event from the aviation news world, so just enter NBAA in any search engine and you'll be overloaded with stuff, or try World Aircraft Sales. The guys there tell me they'll be summing everything up for you. Talking of bizjets, Stratos claim they're going to be offering a 400 knot, that's 460 miles per hour, 1500 mile range jet that will carry 4 people. That's the only image we have so far, so we can't help but wonder if their promises carry much weight. If they do, then this is going to be a phenomenal aircraft, beating just about everything in its class. GA Europe magazine managed to get a word with the company and the firm seemed pretty sure that they found a niche, because who really needs more than 4 seats in a VLJ? It'll basically be one of these with one of these. We'll keep you up to date. Here's a manufacturer that we haven't mentioned much, Diamond. They've delivered their 1000th DA20. According to the firm, the aircraft design has racked up around 2 million flying hours. It's popular with the schools because although it's not the cheapest at 175,000 US, it's cheap to run, using only 5 US gallons per hour, about 18 litres. So if you haven't got your licence yet, you might find yourself training in one of these. Now, if you're like Rick and you could do with topping up your hair in the middle of your head, then perhaps all is not lost. The Associated Press reports Air New Zealand are offering to pay balding men to wear tattoos on the back of their heads while they're in queue at check-in. Ironically, the advert will be promoting a new system to reduce waiting times. You'll get about 1,000 New Zealand dollars for your time, or your head more precisely. That works out about 600 US and 450 euros. Going bald has never been so profitable. Maybe we can get a full flap logo tattooed on Rick's head. Finally, we found that about 1/3 of you are not just real-world pilots, but also like flight sims too, so we're going to put in the odd story that catches our eye. Lots of PC pilots use photographic scenery to practice difficult flights because they can get a real sense of what they'll see. Well, German developers Aerosoft want some help. If you're a UK-based pilot and have photos of London City Airport, they would like to use them to generate some new scenery. Apparently, they don't have good enough images. We also noticed while looking at their website that they have just released a complete New York subway simulator. Why? Do people really play these things? Don't forget, if you've got a story to tell us about or a great adventure in news, check out the website, or if your magazine has a story that everyone needs to hear about, they can read it, let us know too. Perhaps we can even swap links. Anyway, have a great flying week, and if you don't get off the ground, don't forget to subscribe to fullflap.tv Connect for free to make sure you start off each week with your flying update. Full details are on the website. I'm Vicky Ferrer, and this is fullflap.tv Connect.